You say you talked to God?
Earlier tonight.
Honey, God told you to whip yourself until you bled?
Mother, God knows what I'm doing. See, he knows that it's my penance for committing incest with Chad.
You think her fever is making her hallucinate?
I don't know what else it could be.
God was here tonight, and I'm doing his will.
Whitney, I told you, the church does not condone abusing oneself as penance for sins.
Yeah, but Mother Superior, you told me that I should trust God to help me with my urges and to redeem myself.
Yes, but not by whipping yourself.
My sins are of the flesh, so the flesh must suffer.
Whitney, God didn't tell you to whip yourself raw. Okay, it must have been some sick freak playing God. You were just too feverish to know the difference.
No, Chad, that's not how it was. God was here tonight, and he told me what to do. God appeared to me. He said that he would wash away my sins, my lust for Chad, my sick desire of wanting a life with my brother and my son, if I did my penance.
So God told you to whip yourself. Did he tell you to let your wounds get infected as well?
Suffering brings you closer to Christ, Mom, and through him to God.
To mortify your own flesh, Whitney, God would not ask that of you.
Hell no. Whitney, God didn't appear to you. Your fever just made you imagine the whole thing.
No, Chad. I saw God.
Okay, so where is he now?
I don't know. Back in heaven? I don't know.
See, she's tripping big time.
Whitney, you say God was here in this room?
No.
Of course not. It's impossible for any outsider to wander through the convent and to violate a novitiate like Whitney. It's unthinkable.
Mother Superior, I saw him. I saw God.
Where did you see him, Whitney?
It was in the chapel. Right after you left, he appeared to me.
You initially mistook the beam of my flashlight for God's holy light.
No, I know, and I was wrong about that. God's light was so much brighter, and it shone all around him.
So it was in the chapel?
Yeah, in the chapel.
All right, look, if Whitney's not imagining this, then some sick person turned a spotlight on her, told her to whip herself so he can get off watching it.
No, Chad, that's not how it was. It was God. He knew me. He knew my name. He knew my sins. It was God.
Whitney, could you show us where in the chapel you saw God?
Yeah, of course. I'll never forget it.
Whitney, we are going to show you that some creep was messing with your head, making you beat yourself so you can get off on watching it.
Chad, stop it.
I'm sorry. I just want Whitney to see that she doesn't have to abuse herself anymore.
Sweetheart, where exactly is it that you saw God?
Well, I was right there. And I was praying again right after you left, Mother Superior. And there was another light. At first, I thought it was you coming back to tell me something, but then I saw this light. And it was so bright. At first, it completely blinded me, but then the wall completely opened up. And it was God. I know it was him. I know it because he knew me. He knew how I felt about Chad.
So you say the wall opened up here?
Yeah, right there.
You gentlemen are welcome to check, but I've lived here long enough to know every inch of this convent. That wall doesn't open up, and there's nothing behind it.
I saw him, Mother Superior, and he talked to me. He talked to me.
Look, it's solid. Okay, I don't see a gap where it could have opened.
No, Chad's right.
God doesn't need a gap.
Whitney, you didn't see God, okay? Someone must have heard you praying and took advantage of it.
Chad, I know what I saw. God was here. He opened up that wall and he talked to me. It was a miracle. God was here. He talked to me.
There's no place for the wall to open with.
Whitney, the Mother Superior assures us there's no space behind that wall where someone could be.
No, not someone. It was God. God was there and he told me that he was going to wash away all my sins.
Whitney, honey, I know that you think that you saw God, but when we got here, you were running a very high fever. And sometimes when that happens, it makes people hallucinate.
No, I really did talk to God, Mom. He was here. He was right here. God, they don't believe me. They think I'm crazy.
No. No, honey, never crazy. Just overwrought.
Would you let us take you back to your room so you can get some rest? You'll feel better in the morning.
Yeah, Julian's right, honey. You need time for your mind and your body to heal.
Yeah, listen to them.
No. Why won't you all believe me? Look, I did. I saw God. I saw him here. Tonight, I saw him. Mother Superior, tell them that miracles happen, and they happen all the time.
Of course they do. But tonight's miracle was you getting the help you needed before it was too late.
No, it was God. I saw him. He talked to me.
Whitney.
He talked to me. He opened up the wall, and he talked to me. He told me that he would wash away my sins. It was like...
Whitney.